Welcome to video number 3 in the Truly Rich Club's free financial literacy 3 video guide. And I'm very happy to, hey, if you have not yet watched video number 1 or video number 2, the videos are right there on top. Please do click, please do watch it first before you go into video 3. I'll be here, I'll be waiting. Please go there now. Thank you so much. Hey, welcome. And I've been reading your comments. Thank you so much for all your comments. I do appreciate it. I'm very, very grateful. Like, this is a discussion. This is not like just me, dumping into you lesson after lesson. I want to hear from you. Right now, what I want to share with you, and you're going to love this video, are the down-to-earth, nitty-gritty tools. We're going to go practical here. Video number 1, I said that if there's something that needs to change in your money, in your finances, it's your financial mindset. Let me say this, and I love saying this, that a money problem is a mind problem. You've got to fix the mind. So that's video number 1. I said, I just hammered it to you. You've got to. It's no use like learning advanced stuff on money and investments without changing first your mindset. Here's video number 2. We talked about how to do it. And really, it's all about influence and imagination. Changing the influence, changing the environment. I want to add to that right now. I want to say, start understanding that right now, whatever this video, this is a big step for you. I mean, imagine from watching some entertainment that's candy. It's really candy, sugar. Now this video, you're really ingesting good stuff, and I want you to keep on watching videos like this. I want you to keep on reading books that will change your financial mindset, and getting a mentor for your life. We'll talk more about that later. But in video number 2, I said also about imagination. You've got to start writing a financial goal and being able to imagine yourself fulfilling that financial goal. That'll be awesome. That'll be awesome. Imagine yourself that 12 months from now, whatever you wrote down in your phone or in on your dream pad, dream board, whatever, it's gonna happen. And I want you to imagine yourself. Stop imagining yourself the way you imagined before. Poor, I'll always be poor. No. You're gonna imagine yourself in a totally different way. Video number 3, I want to give you the formula for abundance. And it's this. I hope you're ready. I hope you're taking down notes. This is very important. The abundance formula I want to share with you is this: 100. You think of the word 100, the figure 100, 100, 10, and then 20, and then 70. Now, what are these numbers about? Let me share them, what they are to you. 100 means you're going to do everything to earn as much as you can. So, again, the word as much as you can might trigger some blocks in your brain. No, that's bad. To earn as much as I can. No, that's selfishness. Wait a minute, what's the purpose? The purpose to earn as much as you can is so that you can help as much as you can, so that you can serve as much as you can. There are so many people that are in need of help. Why not be the best that you can be? Don't shortchange yourself. Be the best that you can be in anything that you do, and develop yourself. Never act small, think small. No, the world needs you. People need you. The poor need you to be the best that you can be. So earn as much as you can. Be 100%. I love saying this to people, that the moment you change your purpose for wanting to become rich, you're gonna approach work and business from a clear conscience. You'll have peace, and you'll not have guilt. You won't feel greedy, because at the end of the day, you don't need much. to be happy. So what are you going to do with a surplus? Of course, you're going to help, you're going to love, you're going to serve. And by the way, just want you to know that my audience, most of them really come with this sincerity of wanting to help. So congratulations. So number one in the abundance formula is you've got to earn as much as you can, and you've got to be the best in whatever you're doing right now. You've got a job, earn as much as you can in your job. Here's the second thing I want to tell you. Part of the 100% is you've got to think of sidelines. Now it's very popular to say side hustle, You need to think of that. Be able to create a side hustle so that while you're doing your job and while you're earning from your job, you develop skills. We live in a world where you might be here in your country, and you could actually be serving and giving a product to someone living in, I don't know, Antarctica, in Europe, in South America. You could be serving that person through your skills or through your product. I want you to think about this, that you live in the internet world, and that means, gosh, the whole world could be your customer. So you could be keeping your day job, and then in the evening, instead of watching 5 telenovela episodes, just watch one, and then do some little sideline. Instead of playing, 5 hours of video games, just play 1 hour, and then for the rest of those 4 hours, do a little business on the side. Do it on a Saturday, do it on a Sunday, where you can earn some money and then fail along the way. That's part of the process. Fail. And then sooner or later, you're going to bump into your passion. And so now you have 2 incomes, your job and then your side hustle. And so 100%, earn as much as you can, And sooner or later, you're going to have more income. So 100%. And then 10%. I recommend that you gain an abundance mindset by giving. When you give, you gain an abundance mindset. If you're not giving, you have a scarcity mindset. I cannot give. Why will I give? Why? Oh, because my resources are scarce. No, your resources are abundant. God's universe is big, and He wants to bless you more. So give 10% of your income. That's my recommendation. Right now, if you're really earning very, very small and Brother Bo, I can't, I've got so much debt and so on, then give what you want. Give what you can. And then slowly raise it up, month after month after month. Your goal is to give 10%. That's just a guideline for me, okay? Where does that come from? Comes from the Bible. And that's my suggestion for you. In fact, the Bible does, I believe, depends on your theology. My theology is that it's a beautiful guideline to follow, and it's an invitation. In fact, right now, I give more than 10%. I do, because, it's the abundance mentality. There's so much. I want to share more. But let's start with 10. When you start to be generous, this is the point, and I like to drive this to you. When you begin to be generous, your joy comes from the generosity. You begin to earn more because you want to give more. I've met a lot of people. They've been able to reach their financial dreams, and then there's a plateau. It's like they stop. The reason why they stop earning more is because they're not thinking of a bigger world that they can help. So 100% earn as much as you can, 10% give that to God, give that to God's people, give that to the poor, and then 20%. This is the magic sauce, where I want you to save 20% of your income. Save it, set it aside. Make it a ritual that the moment you receive your salary, 10% goes to God, 20% goes to your future. And you might say, how can I do that, Bo? I mean, I'm not living on, wow, gosh, That means 10% to God, 20% for my future. That means 70%. Yeah, that's the fourth element of the formula. Live on 70% of your income. And you say, I can't do that. I'm living on 110. I even borrow. But I say this, that if you challenge yourself and say, no, first expense to God, second expense for my future, and then I will live on the 70%. You know what? You will be able to do it. You will be able to do it. Here's the problem. The moment people receive their salary, you know what happens? They spend first. They spend first. And then whatever is left, that's what they save. It can't be like that. Nothing is left. So reverse the order. The moment you receive your salary, 10% to God, 20% to your future, live on 70%, you'll be able to do it. You're going to find a way to do it. You really will. Now remember, if you're going to do the first step of the formula, 100%, earn as much as you can, guess what? Your amount will get bigger. So as your amount gets bigger, the 70% gets bigger as well. So there will be more money coming in. I want you to start believing in that. So this is the abundance formula. It's not complete. 100% earn as much as you can. 10% give to God. 20% set aside and save. Where will you save? Now, if you put it in a piggy bank, if you put it under your bed, nothing will happen. Believe me. If you put it in the bank, savings account, I'll be the first one to tell you, nothing will happen. The interest rate in the bank is I don't know. It's not even 1%. Nothing will happen. Believe me. You've experienced that. So saving is the first step, but it's not enough. You need to learn how to invest. Which brings me now to the whole topic of the three kinds of people in this world. There are spenders, there are savers, and there are investors. And spenders, you know them. People who have no savings and they borrow money to prop up their lifestyle. You don't want to be that kind of a person. Savers. Savers are diligent people. They do set aside money. They just don't know where to put it. They put it in the bank. They put it in their piggy bank. What happens? Nothing. Zero. They end up poor. And my heart cries out, breaks for them. Because they're diligent, they're good people, they save. But at the end of the day, it's not enough. It's not enough. I'm telling you, it's horrible to think about it. I was just talking to a guy. He just retired a few years ago, and his retirement package, he thought that was enough. Nope, it shrank and shrank and shrank. Now he's gone. He's basically dependent on his kids. You don't want that. You know, calling up your kids, I need medicine. Can you help me? You don't want that. You want that's not a life for you. So where do you put your 20%? You need to put it in a place that will fight inflation. What is inflation? Inflation is this. You buy a candy today, it's worth 1 peso. 10 years from now, it's worth 5 pesos. That's inflation. Same candy. Inflation is the value, the purchasing power of your peso goes down little by little. The inflation rate of the Philippines right now is slightly higher, but usually it's about 3-4%. You want your 20%, remember, 20% of your income? You want that to be in a place that will grow much, much higher than your inflation rate. In the bank, the reason why nothing happens is because the interest rate is smaller than the inflation rate. Inflation is 3-4%. Savings account interest is less than 1%. So where is that place? I want to introduce you to my favorite investment place. No other than the biggest companies in the country. I want you to put your money with whom? With these gigantic corporations that are saying, you want to invest with us? You know, if a friend comes to you and says, Pare, invest with me, my business. And then you look at the business, oh, when did you start? Oh, 6 months ago. Oh, okay. How is it earning? It's okay, you know. But what business is that? A store, a sari-sari store? What? Like, you're not sure. But what if you have an SM? An SM, a Henry C saying, you want to invest with me? I'll give you profits. I'll share in your profits. Would you? Of course you would. You say, oh, that's Henry C. That's sure. My friend with the sari-sari store, not sure. 6 months in the business. Henry C has been building mall after mall after mall. Will you invest with him? The answer is yes. You can do that through the stock market. Not only with Henry C, you can do that with Gok Hong Wei. You can do that with all the other guys, Andrew Tan. You can do that with the biggest giants of the Philippines. And if Ayala will come up to you, and say, hey, do you want to invest with my condominium? You'll say yes. Your 20% every month, you can invest in the stock market. I started teaching people how to invest in the stock market many years ago when we started the Truly Rich Club. And one of the first ones I taught was actually Gina, my helper. She was someone who was working with me, and I wanted to help my other helpers. I had a driver then, and I wanted to help my driver, and I said, how? They always lack money. They always needed money, and I was giving them already a little bit higher salary, but their financial future was zero. So I said, okay, I'm going to teach Gina how to invest in the stock market. I'm going to teach my driver, my helpers. And I'm going to fast forward this. Today, two of my helpers are millionaires. And not only that, we've been able to teach, more or less about 200 of our employees in our ministries, employees in our businesses, how to invest in the stock market. So from managers to messengers, from artists and photographers to drivers, they're all investing in the stock market. And it's such a joy to see them now with their money, growing money. And we formed the Truly Rich Club, and we're now able to teach some 18,000 people as the members of the club now. We've been able to help thousands upon thousands of people begin their investment program. They're growing in an abundance mindset. You know what? We're changing this country. The Truly Rich Club is changing the face of the Philippines. We're going to have a lot of multi-millionaires. Gina, she now is 34 years old, and we computed that by the time she reaches 60 years old, she will have 30 million pesos. 30 million. That's the retirement package of a CEO of a small or medium-sized company. And yet, that's what Gina will receive. You too can become a multimillionaire. I can teach you how to invest in the stock market. The Truly Rich Club member receives 2 emails from us every month telling them what stocks to buy, what stocks to sell. You don't even have to what should I buy? I don't know, I'm confused. We'll tell you what to do. More than that, we even teach you more than anything else, really, it's the mindset. Like our members tell us, Bo, just your God whispers every day is fantastic. That's what we send every day, an email. We give videos constantly, a tidal wave of videos. Just it's there. I mean, you don't have to watch it, but it's there, available for all our members to watch. So we give investment advice and guidance. Very, very important. We give inspiration. Very, very important. The mindset always has to be in the right influence, the right environment. That's what we do. We give insurance to all our members. It's 100,000 term insurance, life insurance. It's there just in case anything happens. As long as you're a member, that's given to you. Plus another 100,000 for accident insurance. So that's there just in case anything. We love our members. We want to give that to all our Truly Rich Club members. Number 4 is we give an income opportunity. that if you invite members to the club, you don't have to do this, but if you do, you get paid. You get paid. And how much? You get 20% of the membership fee of your friend for as long as he is a member. So it's I know it's crazy. It's nuts. Like what? Yep. You invite once your friend, he says yes, and you get paid for life for as long as that person is a member. Why do we do that? Because we love our members. We want to help our members grow in their income. So those 4 benefits: investment guidance, inspiration for your financial mindset, insurance, very important, in any eventuality. And number 4, an income opportunity. And we do have members who are earning an extra $2,000, $3,000 a month. They love it, some, they're more serious with this thing, and they earn $5,000, $10,000 a month, $20,000 a month, others more. So it's really up to you if you want it. So my invitation for you is this: come and join the Truly Rich Club to gain your financial goals. Achieve your financial goals. Be financially free. Learn how the abundance formula of earning 100%, of giving 10%, of investing the 20% and making it grow. And yes, living on your 70%. So I'd like to invite you to join me in the Truly Rich Club. Join the other 18,000 people who are now growing in their financial life. And yes, the dream of becoming a good person who's helping and sharing, and the joy of being generous, that's what will happen. You becoming a multi-millionaire when you retire. That is our dream, and I want to help you do that. Click on the button below and join the Truly Rich Club. By the way, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to write them down also. I'd love to hear you. And I will see you inside the Truly Rich Club. Click the button below.